So, like, for
Would you
example,
not consider me an op?
Yeah, you're an op. Yeah.
Okay. So I
So-
mean, like, if you want to,
so,
so
like,
what you're
what is
actually saying is that you're not answering any questions about Hinduism and you're only critiquing is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I'm doing right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. So what's up?
Yeah, so what would be the strongest evidence or argument as to why Christianity is true?
Yeah, I believe that Christianity is actually the only thing that's capable of grounding any form of transcendental categories, like objective concepts.
Yeah, what would be the evidence for that?
Yeah, it would actually be through a specific syllogism that actually justifies the need for monotheism, specifically the Orthodox Trinitarian God. So do you do syllogisms at all?
Go ahead.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and pull it up here.
Oh, you have a script. Oh, okay, go ahead.
It's a long syllogism, man.
Yeah, but that's fine. Don't use the word must. Okay.
Don't use the word must.
You'll see. Go ahead.
You Hindu guys don't like being called musty? Like, what's wrong? Anyway.
Whoa. What's up with the insults, bro? What's going on with you? You okay?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm just kind of matching the energy that I've been seeing since I've been waiting this whole time. I'm just chilling, bro.
What energy? In what circumstance did you get racism as an energy from us?
Not racist. It's a religious attack, actually.
Yeah, but usually like musty, dirty, smelly is like a bit like a racial.
Sounds like you're the one who's a racist for thinking that's what I meant.
That's
How am I racist?
Slave language. Yeah, we're used to it. Go ahead.
Slave language.
Oh, nice. All right. So, premise one, I'm sure that you would probably agree. There is either theonomous epistemology or autonomous epistemology.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, epistemology is the study of knowledge, or the study of basically the ability.
I don't know what the other one is.
Theonomous is basically knowledge that is derived from a deity, or knowledge that is not derived from a deity.
Yeah, sure, I'll agree with that.
Okay. Premise two is that if autonomous epistemology is true, then it is possible to make second-order knowledge claims.
Which one is deity and which one is not deity?
Theonomous is God, basically that God provides the justification for all knowledge.
Okay.
And then autonomous is like pretty much any non-theistic worldview at all.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No. Wait. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
No, I agree with both, and I disagree with both. Go ahead.
You Hindus are something else, man.
Yeah, we're something else, man. It's different, bro. It's different.
We don't use binary logic here.
You don't use binary logic? There's no true and falses with you guys?
No, because we know the truth.
Why are you asking us to prove the truth in our religion then if you don't
do
do binary?
No. Because you don't. That's what we're trying to get you away from is binary logic. There's no yes and no. There's yes, no, and yes. Go ahead.
There's no no's and yes yeses?
Yes. So
you affirm contradictions in your religion.
No. Wait.
Is there yes no's?
There's a yes and no. There's a yes and there's no. There's also a possibility of both of them being false and both of them being true. Go ahead.
Okay. So you believe that things can be true and false simultaneously?
Absolutely.
In the same sense.
Absolutely.
So your entire worldview allows the existence of contradictions.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then your worldview necessitates that knowledge is impossible. You know that, right?
Proven by quantum mechanics.
Quantum mechanics proves Hinduism?
And the double slit experiment.
The double slit experiment proves Hinduism?
Yeah. No. Wait. When a particle is a wave and a particle is a particle at the same time. Go ahead.
Like, I'm like too sleepy for this, man.
This dude just... Come on, man. The double slit experiment proves Hinduism?
I'm like too tired for this, man. I'm like too sleepy.
Do you even know what Hinduism is?
I mean, it's... I know about a couple of your gods. I literally asked you at the beginning what Hinduism was, and you wouldn't even answer me. You wouldn't even tell me.
So you don't know what Hinduism is?
Hold on.
He doesn't know what Hinduism is.
I know. The only thing I know about Hinduism is from the... Hold on. Soul, chill out for a second.
One second. Hold on. Wait, it's okay. You don't have to mute him. It's okay. Just continue with the syllogism. This should be fun. Go ahead. Continue with the syllogism.
The only thing I know about Hinduism is from the video game Smite, bro. Like, give me a break.
All right. Go ahead. Continue with your syllogism. Go ahead.
Okay. So, well, okay, honestly, like, I don't even really need to continue with the syllogism. You allow
Yeah,
contradictions?
because you're debunked
No, don't worry
already.
about that. No.
He's debunked already. He's
Bro,
just
you
not
agreed that
debunked.
contradictions can exist.
Hold on.
Yes.
Why are
Yes,
you
they do
mute?
exist.
1 second.
Why are you muting me?
Don't. 1 second. 1 second. I'm muting both of you. Relax. 1 second. But
Can I talk to you, host, please?
I don't think. Let's see. So for me, I don't think contradictions can exist. Go ahead.
Okay, so is this dude a Hindu? Like, I don't understand.
No.
The other guy.
Bryce. Don't worry about that, dude. Don't worry about that.
Wait, is your religion subjective? What's your doctrine, bro?
Bryce,
Like, can you?
Religion is subjective to all people, man. Anyways, go ahead.
Is the existence of God subjective to all people?
I don't believe in God.
What?
Yeah, I don't believe in God.
Do you believe in gods?
No, I don't believe in gods.
Wait. So wait. Is Hinduism, in your view, just like some kind of philosophical joke? Like, I don't understand.
No, it's philosophy, but it's not a joke. I think Christianity is a joke.
You think Christianity is a joke, but you're holding Hinduism.
You're a Trinitarian. You're a Trinitarian, and you're talking about contradictions, bro. Like, that's like the pure hypocrisy, bro.
Ooh.
Just finish your syllogism. I'm giving you the chance. Go ahead, finish your syllogism.
Well, dude, first off, like, you guys are all over the place right now. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna give you the floor to critique the Trinity. I'm gonna give you the floor to freely critique the Trinity on me.
Bryce. Finish your syllogism.
Dude, I'm not even doing the syllogism with you no more. You guys are all over the place with your theology.
Bryce.
Run it.
Yeah, I literally just told you that you can fully critique the Trinity. I'm stepping back right now and saying, you know what? Show that the Trinity is a contradiction. Show that the Trinity is a contradiction.
No.
If you have a problem with
it. I'm stepping out, okay? 1 second. Finish your syllogism. Go ahead.
What are you? Okay, so first off, you just said that you don't believe in God, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you believe in autonomous epistemology?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. So if autonomous epistemology is possible, then it is possible that revelatory theism is false. Revelatory theism is a theistic position where God reveals himself to people. Okay? Premise 4, it is either God or not God. This is an exclusive disjunction in logic. Premise 5, not God, it means accidentalism for the universe. You know what accidentalism is?
Why would it be an accident?
Okay, that's not what accidentalism is.
Yeah. You're basically saying that if it wasn't God, the universe would be an accident. Why would the universe
The universe would be coincidental.
No, it wouldn't be an accident. No.
Okay, so then there's an intention behind the universe, even though there's no God to create it?
No. I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to explain to you why. Because
Exactly that.
specifically, the word accident, 1 second. Specifically, hold on, give me a second. Okay, so specifically, accident means when things are intended to be one way, but it turns out to be another way.
No, it doesn't.
Right? So in order for that's what
An accident, no, not in philosophy. An accident simply is just something that is either non-essential or it's something that could have not been. Do you understand? So it is something that is entirely coincidental. Are you following? No, I'm not. I'm using actually the most ancient understanding of the word.
No.
Specifically.
The word accident. No. If I say I accidentally dropped this glass.
Okay, yeah. You're using modern terms. I'm using ancient.
If I say I accidentally dropped this glass, meaning that I didn't intend to drop this glass. My intention was not to drop this glass, but I happened so to drop this glass. That's what accident means. In order to say that the universe is
I'm using accident in the philosophical sense.
No.
Do you understand?
We're not gonna change the definition. No.
I'm not changing the definition. This is the original definition of accident.
Colloquial definitions of words, okay?
I mean, I reject that. I'm using the philosophical terms. I'm using philosophical arguments. You're not even tracking what I'm doing. You're so lost.
Go ahead.
How am I going to do that if you don't even know what an accident is?
I know what an accident is.
You just explained the modern colloquial term for it. I explained what an accident was in philosophy, and you're not even tracking. You don't even. You can't even repeat back what I said it was.
I'm saying I reject.
Okay, then repeat back what my argument was then.
Yeah, I'm.
If you're tracking, repeat back what my argument was.
I am rejecting your.
Okay, cool. Now repeat back what my argument was, so I know you're tracking. Because you said you're tracking, so please tell me it.
Bro, just finish the solution.
Dude, I can't. You're not even admitting what an accident is, man.
This is so boring. Like, I'm tired.
Testing 1 2 3. Hello.
Yo, what's up, bro?
I'm showing
if
that
I'm
to you.
tracking. P1, there is either theonomous or autonomous epistemology.
Bro. Now there's somebody else
Theonomous
debating.
means knowledge derived from a deity. Autonomous means not derived from a deity.
Mm-hmm.
E2 is if autonomous epistemology is possible, then it's possible that revelatory theism is false. Here, the theistic position, revelatory theism is the theistic position where God reveals himself to people. Then P3 is either God or not God. And P4 is not God means accidentalism for the universe. Am I tracking so far?
Yes. Can I please speak to you? I'm begging you.
No, you're speaking to the panel. But to be, maybe you consider this nitpicky, but what did you think the philosophical definition of accidentalism is?
That it would simply be something that is coincidental or non-essential, as used in Aristotelian logic.
What do you mean by non-essential?
Yeah, so it's something that's not necessary in order for something to be what it is. It's literally the definition of essential.
Yeah, so why do you believe that not God mean? I mean, if you want us to poke at the premises now, or do you want to go through all the premises and then for us to...
I mean, you guys can poke now if you have an issue. Are you a Hindu?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So can you explain why not God means accidentalism?
Yes, because if there's no intention behind the universe, it automatically entails that there is some form of coincidence or an accident that caused the universe.
Just repeating the same thing. You just repeated that.
Yeah, that's entailed from that. That's a true that's an exclusive disjunction. If there is no God, no, I literally just told you that would be considered disjunctive. If there is nothing to create the universe,
Yo, Ominous, did he not just...
yo, are you gonna let me talk or what, man? Like, you just keep muting me. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question specifically is, why is it that you believe that not God means, like, what is the rule that you're using to affirm the entailment?
Because of the fact that there is no creator, that necessitates there is no intentionality behind the universe itself. Because intention implies that there is somebody who intends. So if there's no intender, somebody who intends, then it is something that would be by coincidence, something that is not created by something that is personal. That is a dichotomy.
So, do you remember what you answered when I asked you what accidentalism means?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say that something was not created or not by a...
I said that it exists in coincidence. That was the first thing that I said. And then I said, when it comes to like properties and things like that, we would say that it's just simply something non-essential of something. I gave you two definitions based off of intention, right? Intention versus accident or coincidence. And then I gave you properties of beings, like in Aristotelian logic, where we would say that something possesses an accident, like their height, for example. It's not essential for them to be who they are, but they possess an accident of them being 6'2".
Yeah, so which of these definitions do you think you're
I'm using it in the sense of intentionality.
Okay, so in which case, when Nitro was saying that, hey, for something to be an accident, it is already indexed to something's intention. It sounds to me like Nitro was right.
No, because in terms of philosophy, when it comes to intention versus accident, an accident is something that is entirely by coincidence, that does not have some form of causation from a personal manner. I'm implying that if there is no form of intention to the cause of the universe by a personal being, then that entails that there is a non-intentional method in which the universe came to be, which would then lead to a coincidental view, which is called accidentalism.
Yeah, so when you, I think the problem you're running into is that...
I'm not running into a problem. This is very basic epistemology.
Oh, no, I can help you out here.
You're not helping me out with anything. This is basic epistemology. You're using that as rhetoric to try to degrade what I'm saying. You think I don't talk to people that say stuff like that every day?
That's cool.
So just say what you need to say instead of poisoning the well with random shit.
I'm not poisoning the well. I'm helping you. So.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Cool. So
Brycej, shut the fuck.
Why are you guys getting so mad, bro? I'm just chilling.
Do I sound mad to you?
No, you sound like
Trinity. It's Trinity.
Why do you keep muting me?
No, hold on.
Who am I debating? Am I debating about the Trinity, or am I debating the smug dude above me?
Just answer. No, answer.
Am I debating the soul guy, or am I debating the dude above me? How many people do you need me to debate?
You know what? I'll go. After you defeat me, I will go. Is Trinity 3 or 1?
It'd be both.
So
It's a monad. It's a monad in a it's a monad in a trinity, and it's a trinity in a monad.
It's not
Yeah,
a
you're
monad,
collapsing.
It's a gonad in
Okay,
your mouth.
do you actually want to debate it real quick or no? Because
What
if
do
you want to
mean?
call it a
You said
contradiction, I can prove to you
contradictions
that it's
don't
not.
exist. No.
I can prove to you that it's
You
not a
just said
contradiction.
Contradictions don't exist, but when I say
I can prove to you that it's not a contradiction.
They say both.
I can
Where
prove
does
to you
both
that it's
come
not a
from?
contradiction. Do you want to actually?
How
How are you going to make an accusation and mute me? What is that? What is that
I
even
didn't mute
doing?
you. I
Okay,
didn't
stop
mute
muting
you.
me.
I don't have.
Do you want me to actually show you why it's not a contradiction?
Well, you want to be nice to Holmes? I'll leave it alone.
What? Okay, can you tell him about stop being a
He was
smug,
being
like
nice to
smug?
you. No.
I respect
He was
people that
being very
respect
nice to
me.
you.
Do you understand?
Listen, hey, Bryce J. He was being nice to you.
He wasn't
Right?
being
He
nice
said,
to me.
"Thank
He
you."
was being smug
No, he
by
was.
saying, "I'm
No,
gonna teach
he's-
you this.
he-
I'm gonna
I-
show you
no,
because
no,
you
no.
seem to be
No,
confused."
no.
You understand?
No, that's in your mind.
That's
That
in my
contradiction
mind.
is in
It's
your
in
mind.
my
Yes.
mind.
No.
He
No,
disconnected.
that's in your mind. That
It's in my
contradiction
mind.
is in your
It's
mind.
in my- it's in-
Yes, it is in your mind.
All right,
Wait,
bro.
no,
Bye-bye.
don't remove him. We're trying to keep him.
I don't know who did. I
Momo,
know
don't
who
remove
did.
him. Don't remove him. Come back up. Don't give him a free pass to run. Oh my God, you gave him a free pass to run, man.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I already got that one. What's up again?
All right, cool down. Have a conversation. That's fine.
I've been chill, bro. I just had to talk because my mic's far away from me.
No, you've been very sarcastic.
What do you mean I've been sarcastic? I've been trying to have a conversation with you. I'm showing
What do
emotion.
you mean I'd be sarcastic? What do you mean I'd be
And now you're just
sarcastic?
mocking me?
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have any
Leave
arguments, I see.
emotions out of it. Listen, leave emotions out
Emotions?
of it. Have a conversation.
Emotions.
you don't
You
have
brother,
emotions.
you affirm
You have
contradictions.
zero
I literally
emotions.
don't care about anything you have to
Monotone the
say.
whole time, isn't
You affirm contradictions. I don't
monotone.
care about anything you have to say.
Yeah.
Like you literally, dude. Can I explain how that's not a contradiction?
And one is three.
Can
but
I
you
show
don't
you
believe
how that's not a
contradictions.
contradiction? Can I show you how?
No, you get.
Oh, I can't show you.
Don't worry about me.
I
Don't worry
can't
about
show
me.
you how it's not a contradiction.
All right, go ahead. Show me. Show me what gonads were gonna. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. So in terms of God being 3 in 1 and 1 in 3, right? He is 1 in nature and also 1 in act or energy type or energy token and energy type, which is the natural ability to do something, versus the active act of performing an action that would be in all 3 hypostasis in 1 instantiation. So every time that God performs anything, it's in a triadic manner. So from the Father through the Son and the Spirit is a singular instantiation of an act. It's a singular act being performed through God. So there's 3 hypostases or persons in God, which is the who-ness, and there's 1 singular whatness and 1 singular operation or how-ness in God, which then means that there is a monad in the triad and there is a triad in the monad. And God is simultaneously these 2 things without collapsing into either of them. That's why you can predicate him as both without them mixing together. If they mix together, they would be a contradiction because then it would be 1 value of 1 and 3 at the same time. But God is an agent noun, so it's not something that would apply as a contradictory statement.
So
Now,
what
can
you're
you
saying,
repeat back anything I just said, please?
No. English is my 8th language, you idiot.
I can tell.
So yeah, don't worry about it. You want me to start speaking other languages? You run. So what you're saying? God is A1, AB, AC. Is that what you're saying?
Excuse me?
What you're saying? God is 1A, 1B, 1C. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all.
3 different entities. So what are you
No.
saying?
What
I
is
think
it?
he might be
What do you mean by entity?
You might be referring to when you said that there are 3 different who's, but 1 what?
Yes.
Yeah, there'd be
Who's
in
the 3 different who's?
the 3 different who's, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
So there are 3 different who's.
I already
What's a
admitted
who?
that. A who?
Yeah, but what's a who?
A hypostasis or a particular of the common nature.
Yeah. Okay, so
Or a
who
individual
means
subsistence of a rational nature as well.
Gotcha. So it's 3 different rationalities you're talking about.
No, there's 1 singular rationality in God. I said, I
Then
literally
what-
said,
then
I
why
literally
is it
said
3
dude, I just said that it's an individual subsistence of a rational nature, right?
But there are no contradictions, right? So they cannot be
Correct.
3 who's.
How does that a contradiction? Please give me your argument.
What's a who? Who's the entity?
Okay, what is an entity to you?
When you say who, like, hey, who do you know? You're not talking about 3 people. You're talking about 1 person, right?
I mean, that could be either regarding the being itself, or that could be referring to multiple people in the plural sense. I mean, like
It's
a
a
band,
lot.
like a band is a who.
No.
A band is a who.
Time out. You said it's three particulars, right? So if I'm understanding correctly, it's
Only
kind of
in
like
theology proper, so it's not like to the created order.
I don't know what theology proper and created order here means, but let me see if I'm understanding correctly. When you say there are three particulars but one essence, where you say, it's like saying that I have three clay dishes in my house, but I only have one clay stuff in my house. So there's three particulars and one substance, essentially.
No, if you use the clay analogy, that collapses into modalism, so we wouldn't affirm that.
Okay. In which case, how do you use the term "who" that is mutually excluded from the term "what"?
Well, the same reason why that like I would be considered Bryce, but you and me would both be called human.
Right, but there are how many humans when you and I are in a set? How many humans are in that set?
Yeah, there'd be 8 billion humans when we're talking about humans, and I can give you the argument as to why we are separated and why we can count individually versus the reason why hypostases can't be counted that way. I don't know why you're laughing. I'm offering an argument to you. I'm offering the argument. Do you want me to offer the argument, or are you just gonna laugh? Okay, you heard me. Steelman? What I said then?
You're saying the same thing 3 times. You said I'm offering an argument. Let me clarify. This is the issue you run into when you try to have a term "who" that is somehow distinct from the term "what."
How does that show an issue? I'm still waiting for that.
Wait, who's he talking to, you or me?
I'm talking to what is it?
Oh, he's talking to both of us because who's just one?
He's talking to humanity.
Yeah.
You guys want to actually get to the point, or are you just gonna make fun of it? Because like I'm trying to actually have like a general dialogue. I thought you guys wanted to talk.
Alright, get to the point. Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Wait, can we go back to the P4 and before I really don't give a shit.
I don't know how many topics I've already had to cover at this point.
Yeah, let's do P4. Let's go to the premise.
Yeah, you're acting as if this is some act of service. We're all jumping through topics. And now I'm trying to bring us all.
I haven't. This is all against me, so I haven't been jumping topics.
Oh, trust me.
I'm just answering questions.
Some of the things you said have been against my brain cells, so I think we're all under attack here.
Well, they'd be against your brain cells because you're not tracking. I get it, but go ahead.
Sure, like when I listed out all your P's and you said I was tracking. But let's try to go back to P4 where you said that no God means accidentalism. And then the way you were using accidentalism means something that happens in the absence of intention. And I asked you, is that the way you're using it, or is the other way you're using it, which is that something can have accidental properties? And you said accidental properties are like the height of a person, where you say that the height of a person is just something that is not definitive to their essence, right? So I'm asking you, which one of those definitions were you using in accidentalism, and are you using both in this context?
No, so I just gave multiple definitions because I was talking about the Aristotelian understanding. So if we're talking about the Aristotelian understanding in terms of causation, we would be using it in the intentionality sense.
Okay, in which case, we are all the way back to what Nitro said, which is that when something happens by accident, it is indexed in the view of, it is spoken about in the context of some intention that it is outside of, or the absence of an intention.
Yes,
Am I understanding correct?
Yes, accidentalism is the absence of an intention. I can grant that.
So when your P4 says that no God means that the universe was not intentionally created, or it sounds like you're not really saying much here, right?
If I say that there is no intention to creation, that is literally the definition of accidentalism, if you're granting that.
Yeah, I want to be perfectly clear. In which case, Nitro was correct in his understanding of the word accident and how we use it.
No, because when he used it in the colloquial sense, he's saying that he could have chosen to do something else in that case.
Can you?
All right, you know what? How about this, Nitro? Nitro, give your colloquial sense again. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah. So when I said accident, right? I said that an accident means it's when something is not intended to be one way, or it could be intended another way, but it turns out to be the opposite way of what it's actually intended to be.
Yeah. So the very first thing that you said there, where you said that it would not have an intention, I grant that, but I deny the other two. In terms of intentionality for causality, right, there wouldn't be another intention. If I say that it's accidental, there wouldn't be another intention. And then the other thing that you said regarding how it was be the opposite of the intention, that implies that there was some form of intention that we can talk about. So then I also wouldn't grant that either.
I think this is a very circular here. I think we agree, but we're just.
Can you explain how
circulating
that's
around.
circular?
Yeah, no. The thing is, I think we agree with our definitions, but we're just circulating around amongst them.
Okay, so the first thing that you said, where you say that it would be something with no intention, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So continue. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You were saying something omnish or whatever. Omnisci.
No, I just wanted to clarify that your P4 is that if there is no God, then the universe wasn't intended by some mental agent, something that can intend.
Yes.
Right. So if the universe wasn't intended, then the universe wasn't intended.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, yeah, P4 isn't really saying much, but go ahead, continue with P5.
Okay. So then an exclusive disjunction next in P5, it would be, it is either not God, or sorry, it is either God in a revelatory manner or not God, right? In the autonomous manner. Okay, you okay with that?
P5 is either God in a revelatory manner or not God in an autonomous manner. When you say revelatory manner, are you saying that the existence of God is revelatory or the absence of God is autonomous?
No, so I'm saying that basically if you concede that there is a theonomous epistemology, that in order to ground that there's a theonomous epistemology, you must know of this God in some way, therefore it must be revelatory in some way. That's why it must be revelatory rather than deistic. It's actually making it to where deism is not something that can be counter-distinguished here.
So your P5 is saying that if I hold theonomous epistemology, which means we know stuff because God, or some stuff we know because God is telling us some stuff. Then
no, that's not what epistemology is.
Knowledge derived from a deity. Does that work for you? Sure.
Knowledge derived from a deity being the principle or foundation for all knowledge whatsoever. Not that the God is the thing that's giving you knowledge, but rather that it's the principle or the foundation for that knowledge that we do possess, which is not the same thing. Because it's not directly giving you it, it's rather just the foundation for gathering any truth whatsoever.
Cool. So P5 is saying that if it's God, when you say revelatory manner, you're essentially saying theonomous epistemology.
Yeah, that if you grant that it is God in this case, that it must be some form of revelatory theism.
What do you mean by if I grant that it is God? It is God what? That God exists?
No, that it would go from P1, that if you grant theonomous epistemology, you are granting in some sense God.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to understand P5 because you said either God, revelatory manner, or not God, autonomous manner.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what does either God mean here? Either God is exists.
If you choose God, it is revelatory theism. If it is not God, it is autonomous epistemology. That's a disjunction.
Why? What does this? If I choose God mean? Like if I think God exists,
it's a disjunctive. Do you know how disjuncts work?
Can you just answer the question? If I think God exists?
No, I'm saying that if you affirm theonomous epistemology, you are affirming God in P5.
So if I affirm that God exists because theonomous epistemology.
I mean, you don't even have to affirm that like God just exists in the sense of that. I'm saying that if you concede theonomous epistemology specifically, then that grants the existence of God automatically. I'm not saying that if you just affirm the existence of God, that grants theonomous epistemology. The syllogism started with theonomous epistemology as P1, not whether or not God exists.
I hear you. I'm trying to figure out what P5 is saying. So could you repeat P5? Maybe there's some word in there that I forgot because I keep reading P5 back to you and it doesn't seem like it's saying much, but say it again.
It is either God in the sense of revelatory theism or not God in the sense of accidentalism or autonomous epistemology.
It is either God in the sense of revelatory theism.
Because if you affirm theonomous epistemology, meaning that knowledge is derived from God, you're affirming the existence of God, and you're affirming that you know about this God in some way, shape, or form that is revelatory, meaning it's not deism, which is that you affirm some form of creator that you cannot know in any sense.
Is this not just restating P1?
That it is either theonomous or autonomous epistemology?
Yeah, and that if I think knowledge is derived from a deity, then obviously I'm granting a deity. And if I do not think knowledge is derived from a deity, then I'm not granting a deity. Not to say that I'm affirming the absence of a deity. I'm just not granting one.
No, so the reason why that we're further clarifying in P5 is because it's getting closer to revelatory theism instead. It's entailments from affirming the things from the priors.
What is P5 saying that P1 isn't saying?
So when it says it is either God, revelatory theism, right, that's the first time that I make the claim that theonomous epistemology entails revelatory theism.
Okay, so revelatory theism is different than theonomous epistemology.
By itself logically, yeah. I mean, I'd say that that's when soundness comes in, when you have to affirm that it actually gives a soundness of something, rather than just logical validity.
Yeah, so can you flesh that out?
What do you mean, like the difference between logical validity and soundness?
No, how we're at revelatory theism.
Yes. So if you affirm theonomous epistemology, you are affirming that God is the grounding for all knowledge whatsoever. If you know that God is the grounding for all knowledge whatsoever, then you, in some way, shape, or form, know the God that you're talking about. So then, therefore, there must be some form of revelation in some way, shape, or form that is given to either you personally or by something given publicly in history.
Yeah, do you think that's airtight?
Yes.
It's not, because he used the word if.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Say it
unironically
again.
true.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Go ahead.
That
You
if you
said
affirm, if
You
you
know.
Yeah, if you know that theonomous epistemology is true, then therefore you know about the God that is providing you with that knowledge in some sense. Otherwise, it's an arbitrary claim with no backing in any sense.
So, but that's if you know that.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
does that
yeah.
have to do with the syllogism that I'm giving?
Like if, no, because you're saying if you know that, you don't know that.
That has nothing to do with the syllogism I'm giving.
It has everything to do with it.
Dude.
Yeah, I'd like to zoom in a little bit. So when you say that if I affirm theonomous epistemology, then I must know the God this is coming from, or this is
There's the
derived
must.
from.
There's the must I was talking about. There's the must.
Right. I think unironically, Solskjaer was right. You should have avoided must. You should have taken his advice, because now what you're saying is that if I believe knowledge is derived from God, then I must know about this God in some sense, right?
Yes.
What happens if I just affirm the impossibility of the contrary?
In terms of like what? The contrary, like in the contrary being what?
What if I was of the position that autonomous epistemology doesn't make sense to me? So I think that I think that there's only two options, theonomous or autonomous, and I don't think autonomous is true. I have no knowledge about the nature of this God from which knowledge is derived from.
Because
it doesn't seem to me that it's airtight that you get revelatory theism from if God.
Yeah, because if you affirm theonomous epistemology or you reject autonomous epistemology, if you reject autonomous epistemology because it's a neutral disjunct, if you deny one of them, then in some sense or shape or form you must have some kind of positive attestation to the contrary.
So you're
otherwise, saying that it doesn't quote unquote make sense is arbitrary.
Right. So at this point, you're holding the position that me simply saying autonomous epistemology doesn't make sense is enough to qualify as knowledge about God?
No, that's not what I said at all.
Okay,
I said
so
that
then
if you deny autonomous epistemology, that in some way, shape, or form you must know something about theonomous epistemology that makes more sense. If you do not also know that theonomous epistemology is true, all while rejecting autonomous epistemology, you're making an entire arbitrary claim by saying that autonomous epistemology is arbitrary.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting any of this, Soul. I'm not going to lie.
So in my dumb brain, right? In my dumb brain with my eighth language being English, right? So I can tell you what he's saying. He's saying
Bro, you don't have
if
8
you think no
languages.
no no no
You just have
no
language. It's
wait
8
what
and 1.
wait you want me to list those out? But
No,
anyway,
go ahead.
what he's saying, if white is white, right, and black is black, there's no more freaking colors in the middle of white and black. That's what he's telling you. And if that's the case, if white is not white, white must be black. That's what he's telling you.
Did you just compare colors to a disjunctive syllogism?
Bro, that's what you're saying.
Brother.
Stop using salad jargon.
Is your name Omnis me? Is your name Omnis me?
You could just call me Om.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Can I keep talking? Can I keep talking to you about this, dude? I'm enjoying our conversation.
You're in a panel.
Go ahead.
I know I'm in a panel, but at the same time, like, this dude just compared colors to disjunctive syllogisms, and you seem like you know what you're talking about, dude.
No. I know what I'm talking about. Listen, if don't use the word if and must, okay? And then go ahead. Let's see what you do.
Why? It's a disjunctive syllogism. Why would I do that?
Because you're talking about if
it's a logical entailment.
It must be black. No, that's what you're saying. If white is not white, it must be black. Yes. This is slavery language, bro.
Slavery language? Logic is slave language, bro?
This is slavery language. It's only white and black for them. There's no gray.
Colonizer language, man.
No, stop.
Break these chains. Yeah. So remember, my criticism here is you can imagine that somebody can hold the position that autonomous epistemology is leads to a contradiction. Now, if I hold that autonomous epistemology leads to a contradiction, I might be left with the only option being to assume that that theonomous epistemology is
must be, not is, must be.
And right, and now I'm when you use the word "must" here, when you said that if I affirm theonomous epistemology, I must have knowledge of God. I'm not seeing how that. I must have some God knowledge revealed to me. I'm not seeing how that was entailed.
Yeah, because if you reject autonomous epistemology as, I guess, incoherent in a sense, right? Then in that case, first off, you have to concede autonomous epistemology, and then you must seek the worldview that would then be necessary to cover the contrary. So, I mean, just rejecting it doesn't actually get you into a position where the syllogism just comes to some kind of halt stop.
Yeah, neither does just accepting it.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you understand like what I'm getting at. Is that if you concede the absurdity to autonomous epistemology, that in some way, shape, or form, you have to then seek a worldview or provide a worldview in some way, shape, or form that actually supports the contrary. Otherwise, you rejecting autonomous epistemology based off of your current philosophical presuppositions that you hold to, it's just arbitrary if you don't have a contrary to it. It's a disjunctive. It's a disjunct. It's not something that you literally just say, well, I don't like one of those options, but then you don't provide any reasoning as to why. Because the theonomous epistemology is the reason as to why arbitrary. Okay, so then why are you being a sophist? You should know, obviously, then that if autonomous epistemology is I guess absurd, that there would be then some form of theonomous system that you would affirm because it's absurd.
There must be. Yes, there must be. There you go. There it is again.
Got him.
There must be. Yes.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Remember what I said was that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I forbid you from using must. I told you that from the start. Don't use must.
Should have listened. Yeah. So if I find that autonomous epistemology is incoherent, it doesn't sound to me like you've explained why I need knowledge about God. I would just say that knowledge must be derived from God. Now, you accuse me of sophistry here. I'm not quite understanding where you think I'm dipping into sophistry.
Because if there is a true disjunctive Unless you want to try to say that this is not a disjunctive, then I'm asking you for the tertium quid or the third thing, right? But if you affirm that this is a true dichotomy, that it is either autonomous or theonomous epistemology, you believe the absurdity of autonomous epistemology.
No, but we're not. Sorry, sir. We are
sorry,
not
my bad.
We're not gonna go with the dichotomy because you're giving us two options. You're saying white or black. If it's not, it must be black. If it's not white, it must be black. This is bullshit.
Bro, there's no way that this dude keeps comparing a disjunct to freaking colors, bro. All right, you know what? You guys have trolled me enough, bro. I tried. You know,
we're not trolling. We're not.
Dude, this guy is trolling, bro. There's no way that he's comparing colors to disjunctives, bro. There's no way that he's doing that.
Listen. No, I'm telling you, the value of the options you're giving us is not fair value. You're saying white. If it's not white, it must be black.
No, because if I'm saying autonomous versus theonomous epistemology, this is a this or not this. You understand?
Yeah, but that's not how that's not how things work.
What do you mean that's the... All right, go ahead.
That's what.
All right, I'm calm. I'm calm. I swear. Go ahead.
Okay. See.
Just go ahead, please. Explain what you're doing.
Okay. So, do you know what tetralemma logic is?
Tetralemma logic?
Yeah.
No, I don't. No.
Bro.
Okay, never mind. No.
He's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it.
I gotta know about tetralemma logic, please. Please tell me about it.
No, you're gonna lose it.
Dude, come on. Bro, I can handle it. Please.
You lost your mind twice already, bro. If we get into there, bro.
No. I was able to calm down. Please provide me with tetralemma logic. I need to know what this is, dude. I might become a Hindu. Please tell me what tetralemma logic is.
Listen. One thing I'll tell you, off the record, I have some Orthodox friends, and you guys have really beautiful churches. That's what I get to tell you. If you're Orthodox, okay.
I appreciate that, saints, but I really need tetralemma logic.
Listen. You guys have saints, right? You don't just have the effigy of Jesus or whatnot. You have saints too.
Yeah.
You guys are doing something similar to what Hindus have been doing, is that when you have saints, and those are realized beings, not the fake ones, the realized beings, you guys are drawing a circle around their heads in your churches, right? And that is a Vedic symbol for enlightenment. I can tell you, my brother, listen, I can tell you this, right? Christianity has come a long ways, right? And we all live in Christian countries, so I have no hate against Christians. However, this is a debate panel, okay? I'll be honest with you. As long as you see all human beings as equal instead of white and black, as long as all human beings are in the gray shades, right?
I mean, I believe that every human being is made in the image of God. I think that's as equal as you can get.
So, does the image of God exist or not exist?
It exists.
No, it does both.
Classic.
Welcome to tetralemma logic.
This is the tetra.
In what sense? This is tetralemma logic? No, it's just affirming contradictions.
Go read yourself, buddy. All these musty Indian men, you're gonna smell really bad hanging out with us. Go read yourself.
It's kind of crazy that you called God smelly. Like, if you're saying all people are created in the image of God, and then you opened with racism initially, it was kind of wild.
No. It was anti-religion propaganda. It's not the same thing.
Listen. When you read it, you'll understand why your saints have that little circle on their heads, which the Vedas.
Do you want me to answer that?
Years ago have described as the crown.
Do you want me to answer that?
No, wait. When you read the Vedas, you'll understand why there are 7 seals before the second coming of Christ instead of 8 or 9 or 5 or 6. Okay? You'll understand that too.
What?
When you read the Vedas, you will also understand why it tells you to go to a baby state before reaching Christ. What we call Satyojata. Okay? So all this stuff that has been copied and printed 7 times over, we have the truth of it in books and books and books, and not one book, several thousands of books. And you being an intelligent individual, I think you should look in that direction. I'm not telling you to be Hindu, don't get me wrong, but you should at least look in that direction to find the truth.
Okay, so
that's all.
All right, cool. So obviously my position because of the presuppositions that I hold in my faith. When you say that the halos are something that's derived from your faith, we would obviously deny that and say that Christianity, or the sense of it being the pre-incarnate Christianity, which would be Judaism, is something that started with the first man, Adam. So, like, obviously, we wouldn't affirm what you're
So why
saying.
do
You're
they
just
have
you're providing that
reincarnation? No,
argument
wait,
in
one
a
second, one second.
what?
One second. Why do they have reincarnation and you don't?
Where's the reincarnation in Christianity?
No, Judaism has reincarnation.
Yeah,
Why
a very
don't you guys have
small sect, a
reincarnation?
very small sect of Judaism has
Right, but
reincarnation,
they still
and
have it. How
they're
come-
not
how come
connected
no
at all to
sect of
historical
Christianity-
Judaism.
No.
I
How
thought
come
the
no?
Gnostics had some sort of.
Yeah, Gnostics were taken out and put on barbecue sticks.
Oh,
Yeah, the
no.
first
Yeah.
off, first off,
Including
Gnostics
the
don't
Book of
affirm.
Sophia,
Oh my gosh.
where including the Book of Sophia, where it actually mentioned Shakti energy.
Dude.
The Book of Sophia, yeah. So don't
right.
give me all this black and
Yeah,
white
so
stuff.
do you
bro.
want me to actually like
You
make
just-
any
bro,
explanations for the
let's
accusations you're
pull it
making,
back.
or no? Like, I mean, come on, bro.
Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back. So this epistemology, like this syllogism, bro, it's like, I feel like when you and Omnism was talking about it, it was super just circular and circular. I feel like you were just repeating premises at one point.
No, I was further
some-
formalizing the premises that came prior.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to explain this to Nitro, and then in my explanation of this to Nitro,
I gotta go in a
Nitro-
couple minutes, so let's. Sorry, I don't mean to do
Yeah,
that, but like
sure.
I've been in here for like an hour and a half almost.
I'll explain my criticism to Nitro, and then let's see if you, in my explanation to Nitro, you can point out what I'm missing, or Nitro can point out what I'm missing. Okay. So this dude said that knowledge is either derived from a deity or it's not derived from a deity, right? That's I'll just use the word theo and auto. Theo is from a deity, derived from a deity, and auto is not derived from a deity.
Okay.
Now he says that if you affirm, if you think that theo is true, right? Like if knowledge is derived from a deity, then you also must, this also entails something called revelatory theism. Revelatory theism is the implication that some sort of knowledge about God was revealed to me, because I cannot stick to theo if I don't know something about this God from which this knowledge is derived from. And my criticism here was that I could just affirm theo by believing in the impossibility of the contrary, which is that I could say that auto has some contradiction or incoherence that makes me non-sympathetic towards that view. And if my only view is that I don't think auto is true, that sends me to theo without any knowledge or revelation from God. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That is my criticism. So can you tell me where in my criticism am I missing something that you've said?
Okay, you're not missing anything in the criticism, but do you mind if I provide as to why the criticism work?
Sure.
Okay, so if you say that by the impossibility of the contrary, autonomous epistemology is, I guess, false, right? Because it's impossible the autonomous epistemology is true because of the impossibility of the contrary, right? In the sense of everything else being deleted, or in this disjunctive, the autonomous epistemology would be false just because of that. If you say that something is impossible, there is an impossibility of the contrary, that's something that's derived from the coherentist paradigm, right? Would you agree with that?
Sure.
Okay.
So we can have the most extreme incoherence, and we say the one that you found the most offensive, which was a direct contradiction in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, that would be kind of like the core root issue in the coherentist paradigm, is basically holding that if there's a contradiction, it's deleted instantly. Right. So, but like when we're talking about the impossibility of the contrary.
Wait, well, I'm sorry. What's individual? What's the individual one?
What?
Social.
Yeah. Individual epistemic autonomy. What is that? Is that the third option?
What are you talking about, man?
Did
you just look that up for the first time?
I did. I dropped it in Chat GPT. I said, give me a fucking third option, and it gave me individual epistemic autonomy.
That's an autonomous epistemology, by the way.
Is that the gray I was talking about?
No, that's an autonomous epistemology as well.
No, it says individual individual.
Yeah, explain it real quick for me. I'm gonna prove it.
No, I'm asking you. You're the
I don't. I
Harvard
don't.
grad, right?
I'm not a Harvard grad. I'm a dude on the internet that likes philosophy. So
Oh,
again,
good,
like if
good.
you're saying individual epistemic autonomy, first off, autonomy, autonomous epistemology, right? If it's individual, it's subjective, it's from the self. That's autonomous epistemology. It's literally just another way of saying the word, bro.
Boom, that's Atman. That's
That-
Atman, bro. That
Okay.
is Atman.
He's not ready for that conversation yet.
Oh shit. No,
Is
okay.
this
so
that
he said the
tetralamic
right
logic?
one.
Is this that tetralamic logic shit?
Bro. I got him. That's the self. The self. The self. That's why they call it individual, because it is the image of God that they're going for.
I just want the record to show that you said you're just a dude on the internet who likes philosophy. I'm a dude on the internet who doesn't like philosophy. And Nitro, I am going to make you pay me real money for this. Real money.
Yeah, me too.
How much we talking?
This is actual abuse.
All right, go ahead.
So, can you tell me where my criticism didn't quite understand what you were saying?
Yes, if you say that there is an impossibility of the contrary, utilizing the coherentist paradigm, that means that in some way, shape, or form, that you know about the positive claim, right? Because an impossibility of the contrary still entails a positive claim on the side that makes it that the only possible option. So if you affirm impossibility of the contrary to everything else except for one system, then that means that you affirm the positive system. So if you affirm the theonomous epistemology, because you reject autonomous epistemology, then you must actually accept the entire system of theonomous epistemology. Otherwise, it is arbitrary. So if you want to just admit that you just want to be arbitrary here, then you can. But again, that kind of like ends the entire conversation if you want to just admit that.
No. I think you struck gold there when you said that I must at least know about the other option, right? So in the disjunctive.
No, I said you must at least know about the entailments of the other option. And so if you reject autonomous epistemology, then that means that you must affirm the contrary position. But if you do not have a paradigm that actually accounts for that position, your rejection of autonomous epistemology is arbitrary. If you want to accept arbitrariness to rejection, then you can if you want to, but that's pretty much the end of the convo.
Okay, so in which case you are negating P1, right? Because P1
What?
said that knowledge is either from a deity or derived from a deity, or it's not derived from a deity.
Epistemology is either theonomous
Yeah,
or autonomous.
Yeah, 1 second. But now you're saying that the negation of one does not entail the other, because there could be some gray area in the middle of just being arbitrariness, which is the rejection of autonomous epistemology.
Because it's a disjunctive. So there's not a gray area. I never said that you can simply just hold a negation without affirming the other. It's a disjunctive. Either you reject the disjunctive or you affirm one of the positions. And if you reject the disjunctive, then please provide me with the tertium quid.
Yeah, so here, I think you provided us with one, right? When you said that if I reject the autonomous epistemology view, but
rejecting one doesn't entail a tertium quid. You're still literally putting yourself into the dichotomy doing that. In order for you to create a tertium quid, you have to create a third affirmative account that's not in the disjunctive.
Okay, what about naturalized epistemology?
What did you say?
What about naturalized
Naturalized.
At the end of my sentence, I was about to tell you.
No. 1 second.
Yeah.
I got it. What about naturalized epistemology, where it is empirical? What does that mean? Which side does that go towards?
That goes towards autonomous epistemology, because it goes off of the natural world and it's something that's derived from the self determining things, because you'd have to use something like induction to actually basically create any form of presuppositions that you have in life.
So it's not empirical?
How in hell did what I just say lead to that?
Is it empirical or no?
I just said that it's empirical. Empirical is something gathered by sense data. That's autonomous still.
Okay.
Because it's from the self. It's still something deriving from your senses.
That's interesting. It says it's not the same. Okay.
What?
He's gonna lose it. I'm telling you, we can't go anywhere near the tetralemma.
Okay.
He's gonna lose.
I'm losing my mind, bro. This is crazy.
Dude,
It's like I'm getting into like a no, dude. You guys are messing with my brain because you guys are like I'm having like a good. Hold on. Let me get this out. Let me get this out. Let me get this out, please.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking. I'm having a good philosophical, logical conversation with O, and then Soul comes in here and says a bunch of crazy shit, and then Nitro in the back goes, "Hey, yo, it's a fat," and like I don't know what's going on
Yo,
anymore.
I'm gonna tell you one second, yo.
All right. So question
I'm gonna let you guys. Wait, wait, wait.
hold on. One second.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had a rental car?
wait, what did you say?
Have you ever had a rental car?
I have had a rental. Yes, I have possessed a rental car.
When
before.
you're sitting in the rental car with your hot girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever it might be, is that car belong to you or no?
I would say that it does not belong to me. No, I'm renting it. It belongs to the company that owns it.
So the company can simply take it back at the moment that you have paid them for the car.
What? Yes, they can take it back. I mean, they could take it back whenever they want contractually. Like, what are you talking about? It's their car.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, while you're driving the car, you have paid for that car. It's not your car, but it's your.
Are you talking
car
about,
at that
bro? Are you
moment
talking about a
because
rental or are you talking about a lease?
Okay, let's go with the leased car. Is the leased car your car or not?
Wait,
see the contract,
before
I
we
think.
continue, I want to throw something
Yeah.
out there.
Yes,
I
in
literally
the
just
contract,
heard
it is my car for a time period.
Hold on.
Right.
I
So that.
literally- One second. Let me just throw something out there. I literally tried to drink some water and spit it out in the carpet.
Hit him with the. Have you ever had a rental car?
All right. So the leased car.
All right, yeah.
Wait,
Appeal
lease car?
appeal to rental
Bro.
car fallacy. I don't know what's going on.
No, I got you. So the leased car is not yours, but it is yours at that time, right?
The lease or rental. I'm sorry.
Leased.
If it's leased, then it is yours for a time period.
Right. So it is yours for a time period. However, it's not yours overall, correct?
No, it is literally your car contractually for the time period that you sign the lease. I own a lease car right now.
But not in a permanent sense because you have to give it back.
I mean,
right?
not in a permanent sense. I mean, you can literally just do a lease to own.
Right. So if I say at that moment while you're in that car, well, while you have leased it, this car belongs to you and does not belong to you. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong because the car absolutely belongs to me.
No, I'm both because the car doesn't
What?
belong to you. At
When
the
you're
same
renting a
time,
car, dude?
When you're leasing a car, is not
Yeah.
not
No,
considered
it's
a
both.
rental in
No,
the proper
I'm
sense.
just showing you like a very basic example of the logic that I was talking about.
When you're leasing a car and you haven't paid it off yet.
Yeah, when you're
it's
leasing
not,
it.
It's not fully correct to say that I own the car. Right?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you'd say
The
that
thing is
you own the
fully-
car in terms of it being an asset that is under your name. But if we're talking about owning in terms of it being financed or paid off, then no. But if we're talking about this example in terms of it being contractually
Actually,
under your name, then
So
yeah.
that
Is
is-
an asset under your name?
What?
Because if you're still leasing it and you haven't paid it off yet, and you stop paying the lease payments, it's not like you have equity in the car. So how's it an asset under your name?
It's an asset under your name in the negative sense. It's still yours, but it's debted.
Exactly.
That's
So it
not
is
what
yours, but
the
it is
asset
not
is.
yours.
That's not brother.
Yes?
My brother.
Bryce. Come on, Bryce.
Dude.
You can do this. You
I
can do this.
I
like
just
it, bro.
explained to
can
you
do
how this is not happening. This is not happening right now.
No. It is. So let me tell you this, right?
You guys are trolling me.
You will have a long life. You know, God bless you.
Wow,
And
thank
when,
you.
When you die,
Damn, you skip right to after the long life,
that's
you
when
skip
you're
right
gonna
to the end.
realize what I just talked about the rental car. So keep that in mind. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm sure that when I die, I'm going to think about the rental car analogy. But anyway, I got to get out of here,
Wouldn't it
guys.
be
I've been on
crazy-
here
wouldn't it
forever.
be crazy
but-
if this conversation comes up as your life is flashing before your eyes?
Yeah, that would be really annoying. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Like, freaking, if I show up to the pearly gates, and I'm definitely going to be asking about that. What about a rental car? Do you own it or not own it?
Got him.
This is an
No,
example
it's gonna
of
be- it's-
tetralama
no,
logic.
It's gonna be more like your life's up, bitch. The lease is up, bitch.
The
Let's
lease
go.
is up.
So, anyways, theology can be
Can we
different.
get back to the syllabus?
Yeah.
I already said, man, I gotta hop off here. I've been here for like an hour and a half.
He's running.
I'm running.
He's running.
Yes. Yeah, I've been here for an hour and a half, and I'm running away from you guys. I've sat here and joked with you guys about dumb shit for an hour and a half, and I'm running. Yes.
Oh God.
I just can't be here much
Where are you
longer,
going?
bro. You guys are frying me with affirming contradictions. I can't handle it anymore.
What are you driving as you go?
What do you mean? What am I driving? I'm not driving.
Oh, you're walking?
I'm standing still.
You said you have to go somewhere.
Yeah. Probably
Contradiction.
No way, bro. Well, in your guys' eyes, I didn't make a mistake. In your guys' view, I didn't make a mistake though.
But these are just two tokens at the same time, okay?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Remember my name, Soul Shaver.
Yeah, Soul Shaver, the contradiction of Farmer. I will remember that. That sounds like an Elden Ring boss.
All good, all good. Look up Nagarjuna's Tetralema logic.
I don't want to. First off, that first word sounds like I'm gonna get canceled for saying it out loud, so I'm probably not gonna look that up. But
That's racism, bro. That's racism. Drop them.
yeah, that's fine, bro.
Drop 'em. That's
Chill.
racism. All right. Thanks for coming, bro.
So
Okay,
are you going
yeah.
or not going?
I am going. I am going, but I'm not going in another sense. All right.
Got
Okay,
him.
so contradiction.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand tetralema logic. I get it now. I get it.
The rental car was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. By the way, that's just called fuzzy logic. In case you guys knew that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a basic question before you go. What
Okay.
is the difference between true and truth?
True and truth.
Yeah.
Well, in our view, something being true is just a characteristic of a proposition, and then truth would be considered a who. That would be the person of Jesus Christ.
Incorrect. Truth never
What do you
changes.
mean incorrect? You just asked me my view.
Yes,
Backhanded him
it
with the-
must be.
You just
it
said,
must be
actually, you're a
incorrect.
liar. You're not right.
No. What you're saying must be incorrect. It
I'm
must be
crying.
It
incorrect.
must be incorrect.
Yeah.
Well, in your view, I'm right and wrong, though.
Truth.
So
I'll give you a
If
kindergarten
he is
level.
correct, you must be incorrect. Simple as that.
Yeah,
no, but
exactly.
that doesn't work though, because
no,
you guys don't affirm
no,
dichotomies
but
apparently.
true is something that changes. True is something that
Did you just say
changes.
true is something that
No.
changes?
Yes, truth is something.
Truth
that
changes
never
in your view?
changes.
What?
No.
Something that's
is
true.
something, it can change.
Okay, true. So trueness to something doesn't reflect truth itself.
Yeah, truth changes.
No.
Oh,
Truth-
now truth changes. You guys are burying yourself
No,
further.
hold on. let me
Truth
finish,
changes.
Bryce, hold on, bro. Hold on. What is true can be false later. What is truth? It will never be false.
If something is true, does it reflect the truth itself?
I told you guys not to bring up this.
Not
issue.
not in the complete sense. That's why
Not
it's
in the
not truth.
complete sense. In
Otherwise-
what sense is
Well,
it?
that
Is it the same? In what sense is it the case?
is the sense of time and space and all relations to the fact that the true is getting depleted into a true.
You're saying words right now.
And what the fuck were you doing last half an hour?
I gave metaphysics. You just said shit. That's not
Yeah,
the same.
Okay, that's not metaphysics. Bro.
Also,
That's
if you
just a
want to
bunch of
look into
jargon.
this, it's not. Don't do fuzzy logic. Look at paraconsistent logic because they do not affirm the.
Isn't it paraconcentric?
Ooh,
They don't
no, I
deny. They don't deny the law of excluded middle. They just don't
No,
use
they
it
say
in
They say
objective.
that contradictions don't explode. They the principle of like if A and not A, you don't get everything.
Yeah,
can be
paraconsistent. Yeah.
I mean, it would be everything that can happen locally. They still would affirm that.
I forget the Latin. It's like ex falso, some Q word.
The law of
What
explosion.
about
Yeah.
dilithium logic?
What'd you say, Nedra?
You say Dioclesian logic?
No. I said dilithium logic.
Dilithium logic? What's that?
I'm about to get some diaphragm logic.
He said, "What's that?" He doesn't know much. Yeah, you gotta read more, bro. Please.
Yeah, I need to read. I'm sorry. Not read up enough. On tetralema
You are
logic.
and you are not. No, you are and you are not.
Yeah.
Not
sure,
in the right
sure.
direction.
Got
Am I God and not God at the same time as well?
Yep.
Wow.
Literally,
Wow.
yes.
Oh
but
my
you're
god.
not ready for
Literally,
that.
yes.
Yes,
You're not ready for
God
yes.
and not God.
No.
I'm not ready for that though.
No. If you close your eyes and still yourself, you will find the truth.
If I still
Do
myself, I'll
not-
find out that I'm
do not.
everything and not everything at the same time.
Do not look up
That
Nagarjuna's
image,
tetralema.
that image you were talking about, you will find out.
Really?
That's what your saints did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's called. You talking about the inner stillness, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called hesychasm. That's not the same thing. Our prayers are entirely different in the way that you guys do that.
I know. We have a segment of Hinduism
like-
that. Wait, hold on. We have a segment of Hinduism that's just like you guys,
Mm.
and we accept them also.
Are they monotheists?
Hinduism is all monotheist. What you see is not what you're understanding.
Okay.
What you see, the
So the other gods
animal-
that like you can't worship
It's
any
not
other gods but
God.
one.
No, it's not gods. So what?
But
we
I play the video
essentially
game Smite. It says there's a bunch of gods.
Yeah.
I play my main character is Ganesh on that game.
Okay, so here's the deal. Ganesh is the representation of thought manifestations required for progress. So it's different how
But
you
does he
guys talk
exist?
about it. He exists, and do your thoughts exist?
In
They exist
the
and don't
abstract,
exist, right?
in the abstract.
Yeah, there you go. They exist and don't exist.
Yeah, that
So
doesn't mean
that's
you
how it
affirm a
is.
contradiction if you affirm an abstract. That's not how that works,
It's exactly how it works. You
Alright.
will learn.
bro.
You will learn, and you will remember my name as Soul Shaver. Thank you.
Yo,
Okay,
he's
thank
actually
you.
gonna remember you in his last moments, and he's gonna be so.
I probably am, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
He's literally going to beat death, and he's like, no, not like this. I refuse.
Yeah.
Yo, before you go, bro, like, did you
Go
look
ahead.
into slavery
Jesus
versus B-side
Christ, dude!
versus
What
in
is
the
your
Bible?
keyboard from 1965?
No, it's just clicky, man.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear my own thoughts when you're typing.
But you can also at the same time.
So Bryce, before you go, you looked at slavery verses and G-side verses in the Bible. What do you think of those?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in a genuine sense, like God treated people differently based off of the hearts of those men at those times.
Based off the color of their skin.
Like children, like they treated children differently
Yes.
based off of the hearts of children.
Yeah, I mean, like I just bite those bullets, man. You're not gonna get anywhere with that with me.
Yeah.
He's
I
accepting
affirm that we don't
No,
understand the
he's accepting
totality of
defeat,
morality.
Defeat. Yeah.
How is that a defeat? I mean, you'd have to show that
It
means
is.
it's false. That doesn't mean that it's false.
Acceptance of something that's morally incorrect.
Yeah, again, you'd
Right.
have to prove that it's morally incorrect within your view. But
So unaliving a child is not morally incorrect.
yeah, just asking me a question doesn't entail something to be false, by the way.
Yeah, we're just asking you. Do you think it is morally incorrect?
Yeah, it's not something that we have the judgment to be able to commit.
Yeah, so it's morally incorrect. So would
Yeah, for a
God-
human being to make a decision
You
in
don't
that
have the
sense, yeah,
judgment?
absolutely.
Hold on,
We
hold
don't
on.
have the
What do you mean
ability
you
to
don't-
judge that.
Bro, you have so much logic. You have such a beautiful brain, but you don't.
Logic
have a
doesn't.
simple yes.
If you, we
No,
don't use
hold on,
logic
hold
to
on, hold
determine
on.
morality.
Hold on,
There'd be a lot of
wait,
crazy
wait,
shit
wait,
going
wait.
on if we did
All
that.
right, you know what? I'm not friends with you anymore.
I'm not friends with you either.
No. We're done. We're done. Divorce.
We are done.
Nope.
I gotta get
Nope.
out of here.
Nope.
I'll catch you. Divorced. No, it's fine. No, I divorce
I'm
you.
stuck
You-
here.
I divorce you.
Car all alone.
Fuck you, bloody.
Yeah, there comes the racism, bro. That's funny. That's funny.
One more
That's funny.
One more statement. Soul Shaver, please do one thing for me before I leave.
Don't make me scalp you.
Can you yell
No
really loud?
way.
Can you yell, "Do not redeem it," please? Just yell, "Do not redeem it."
He did.
Why did? No, I didn't. Say, why did you redeem it? Do not redeem it.
What do you think? What do you think that means?
Huh? I know what it means. Just say
What
it.
do you? What we're trying to tell you in a very funny voice is your thoughts that line up with your scripture. Yeah, exactly.